Hi, this is Kevin with KGMJAM, owner of Pro Advertisers Club, a totally free site to advertise. Go to proadvertisersclub.com and join for free today and start advertising for free. Um, I'm going to talk about this game tonight. Last night I was talking about how we can see what's going to happen with Veve and what's going on other platforms. And this is a perfect example. It's League of Kingdoms. Here they don't have burning. In a way they do, but they have collecting resources to turn in NFTs to sell online to other members to um, to make money. They also have land ownership, and this is the type of game that I could see wanting to go maybe work with Veve, like drop an NFT exclusive for their members on Veve. And I also see Veve having games like this on Veve type thing. So what you'll be doing on this game is the kind of things you'll be doing on Veve, and that's really all we got right now because uh, we know some things from what they told us. We know it's coming, but I don't think anybody really has a. We just know it's going to be great, but it's actually what it's going to be. The details, they're just not there yet. We kind of got to guess. So when I'm on these other platforms, I look at them and say, okay, well, if these guys are doing this, this is what Vivi's going to be doing, probably better, because that's what they seem to be doing on a lot of things. Just probably a little bit slower, but these platforms only have one thing to concentrate on. That's their game. Vivi's trying to cover everything. So in the end, I think Vivi's going to be on top. Um, this is taking a lot longer to load than I thought it was going to be. This new load page is new. Before that, they had a battle scene that was like stick figure-ish, and this just started last week. I've been playing this game, I think, for 3 weeks now, and I'm 17th level. You got to be 20th level to get um, to be able to make and mint NFTs and sell online. Now, I'm I'm not going to. This is upgrading. That's why it's showing. I didn't realize I was this far behind, but I'm not going to do the gameplay. That's not what this video is going to be about. I'm just going to show you the kind of things that we'll be doing with Veve on them. Uh, the burning and the renting. Now, those are probably the two biggest things I'm looking forward to on Veve, because with renting, that's passive income. That's what making money online is all about. And the making money online is very simple. Okay, making a lot of money online is very hard. Anybody can rent something out and make a nickel a day, but can you make $100 a day? Uh, you making $100 a day passive income, that's 3,000 a month. You're retired. You're not retired, but you're full time if that's what you choose to do. So that's the. But I could send you over to Cointiply, and within 30 seconds you've got 50 cents that you made for the day, type thing. But can you make $100 a day? That's where it gets kind of. I haven't been able to figure it out yet with passive income. Now you can make a lot of money buying and selling, but that's always been true. And buy low, sell high, but it's not as easy as I just made it sound, because to make it as simple as I can, we go off a lot of data that is one either misleading, old, or whatever the thing is. It that doesn't benefit us unless you're going to hodl. And too often, too late, we buy high and we sell low, or we miss the boat altogether, and or we buy high and we have to sit on it for years and years. But if you are one of the lucky few people who, in some circles they might call this insider trading, if you know exactly when something's going to go up and down, then you can strategize off that. Where like I said, just imagine if you knew what you knew now, would your strategy have been like it was over the last 5 months? Hell no, it wouldn't have been. It's just the way it is. So I apologize. I don't know why this is taking so long to load up. Package loading. They must have done an upgrade, and I wasn't aware of it. But so I'm just going to show real quick uh, about the NFT making and then the land ownership, which I'm an expert on neither because I haven't done it yet. But it's really neat. And I work on about 15 different platforms, and on 4 of them I can do stuff like this. And I'm not counting Veve yet because it's not there. It's coming, but it's not there yet. So, and I can make pretty steady about $10 a day on passive income on all my platforms, which is 300 a month. And that's a nice, you know, now as I learn more, I'll make more. And as more of these projects, I figure out how they work, I'll be able to take advantage of that and put myself in position to, you know, have the stuff that people are going to want to rent out. And the burnings, the reason I love the burning so much, the renting's great too, but the burning is you literally can have something that you believe is really valueless at the moment. And let's just say a $3 comic book. Okay, that can make you feel like, oh, it's not worth anything. And maybe it isn't at the moment. But depending on how the burning is going to work and what pressures they put on and incentives to burn that particular item, which we don't know what it is, probably all of them, but let's talk about the $3 comic. Just imagine whatever one you want. You literally can wake up tomorrow and when you went to bed, there was 80,000 of them. And then because of the burning process, you end up with 5,000, which now has taken that $3, seemingly worthless comic and made it into a very rare comic on Veve forever. And that means your rent goes up. That means the sell price of it goes up. And I imagine the first ones to be burned at first will be stuff that people find valueless, don't mind getting rid of it because they want to put themselves in position to do something else. And I don't know if this is ever going to load. It acts like it's going to, but I'm going to show you real quick 2 things, and that's it. Okay, let's go. Yeah, I didn't realize it upgraded. Okay, here we go. Um, Hold on. Let me turn off that music. There we go. Now we just got the sound effects. Okay, so here's the city or my castle. There's actually the castle, but so you see this, and then out in the front you got your lands. It's your typical uh, build game, and but to make the NFTs, you're collecting resources, which are up here. You got the food, lumber, stone or ore, coin, gold, whatever you want to call it. And then, of course, you can collect the gems. But these 4 right here is what you can turn into. And I think maybe that. But right now, let's just talk about the resources. So when you get to 20th level, because I'm at 17th now, you can't make it, you can go to the NFT section and you can make, let's go to resources and OpenSea or PlayDAP. And I've been told, I've been studying up on it. You want to do it on Polygon, obviously, instead of Ethereum because the gas fees. So push mint. And yeah, so these are the 4 choices. At level 20 or higher, can mint resource NFT every 8 hours. NFT mint is subject to transaction fees, including the gas fee and 40% of resources. Please prepare 40% additional resources to mint. So if you want to mint a 1 million NFT, you're going to have to get 1.4 million because of the damn gas fees. Now, who wants to buy these? Other players who don't. I mean, it takes a lot of time to collect this much. Plus, maybe they have deep pockets, they don't care, or maybe they ain't got the time. Whatever the reason might be, you can sell it. Now, is the competition keep the prices low? Yes, because a lot of people are doing it, but they still sell. And if you put it at the floor price, you're going to sell it quicker than somebody who isn't. But you can also make higher, you know, so like there's more 1 million NFTs than there are 50 million NFTs. And I don't know what the max is. I'm still researching it, but you get the idea. Those will probably be worth more, and um, you get more money for it. So they also okay. So that's the NFTs for the resources. That's something I see going on. Veve. I don't know how. I can see this game going to Veve maybe and saying, "Hey, can we drop an NFT on your platform to expose ourselves to more people?" Sure, that's what Veve does right now. That's one of their things. But I also see Veve having games like this, and instead of regular coin, game coin, you're going to have OMI. Think of a game like Skyrim, where you start adventuring for the night and you get a chest. You're in a cave, but in that chest is armor, weapons, and crypto. The armor, you can upgrade it, you can mint it, you can sell it to other players around the world. And what I'm also hearing is that all these games will start getting together in groups, and that armor you can use on another game. The more, the better. It makes your, depending on the amount made or available, a lot more valuable. So, for an example, for the amount of time I've been playing Skyrim, and the amount I love to collect shit and put it in my castle or my I got a hold out in the woods, and I try to collect like one of every book. Anybody who's played Skyrim knows exactly what I'm talking about. I've got tons of treasure. Imagine I'm on Veve and all that stuff, I can sell it. I can mint it into an NFT or transfer it or whatever to another game. I literally would probably be a millionaire because of all the stuff I've got. I've been playing that game for 10 years. It's I got it bogs the game down how much stuff I got. So that excites me. That kind of mentality of where the gaming's going, because I've been playing video games all my life, and in the last couple of years, I haven't played a video game, including Skyrim, that I can't make money at. And they're getting better and better. Trust me. A lot of the video games at first, you play it, they disappear, they never pay out. But you're starting like Splinterlands, you can actually take the money out, deposit into your account. You can move things around. They're getting better on the money part of it, where before you're just kind of wasting your time, and it's only going to get better. So let's go to the land. Okay, let me show you. We all know that land is coming to Veve. It's already on Splinterlands. It's already on this game. There's a lot of platforms with land. You hear about it all the time. So now this particular land, nobody owns. It says it right here, not owned. Okay, so I don't know if that's for sale. From what I can tell, they're running for about $1,000 a plot, and I just don't have that. I haven't sunk in a diamond in this game, and I have no plans of at the moment. But I do plan on minting NFTs. But whoever owns this land, if somebody did, when I go up here, and let's see if I can get over and highlight that. I can't. Okay, let's go back to. Okay, there I am. Look up here. There's this mine. It's a level 1. When I send my troops to mine it, Whoever owns the land that mine is on gets a percentage of what my guys mine. That's passive income because there might be a guy in China playing the game who's making the owner who lives in New Zealand or Sweden, who's now making passive income. And imagine you got lots of players and lots of land, it starts to be more and more money to where, yeah, you can make a living at this stuff. There are people now making a living at this stuff, but it's you got to be patient, you got to build, and you got to be in the right place because you can spend a lot of time on something and then it disappears. It doesn't have the backing. The owners get bored with it. It happens all the time in video games. It happens times in everything. But that's what's coming. That's why it's exciting on Veve because Veve, I believe, is one of those sites that's going to be around for a very long time. So, like on Splinterlands, if you own the land, you can manufacture your own spell cards and your own item cards. And only you can make them. Only the landowners. The Splinterlands themselves cannot make it unless they own land, which maybe they do in some way, shape, or form. But so you can't open a pack up on Splinterlands and get these items. You have to go to a landowner and buy them. So there's another, now you have a land business manufacturing spell cards. The economy that the metaverse is making, which is in the metaverse, is astronomical. It's going to employ millions of people who might just make it, part-time income or full-time living, or maybe you're the casual player who is playing Skyrim at this point and you unlock a chest that they put a Bitcoin in it that's worth $1 million. All that's possible. I'm just speculating, okay? Not financial advice. Listen to me at your own risk. This is for entertainment purposes only. But if the more you learn and study this stuff, the more excited you're going to get. And the number one mistake we made is the time frame. None of us know the time frame. Only, not even the creators know the time frame. They think they have an idea of what they want to do, but there's delays, et cetera, et cetera. But how can you make a strategy if you don't know how long? If you don't have that particular data to implement into your strategy algorithm, then it can really mess you up. Trust me on that. And we've all learned it just over the last couple of months. But that's true about anything. You can buy Tesla because Tesla's going to be a $10,000 stock one day. And you buy in at 1,000. And guess what? One day it is going to be a $10,000 stock, but it might not be for another 10 years. So now the money you just put into it, can you leave it there for 10 years? If you knew that in advance, investing would be easy. It'd be now there are people who do have access to that information, and it's called insider trading, and it happens all the time. And there's all sorts of insider trading. It's just the nature of the beast. But we don't have access to that. We only get told what they want us to know. And I'm not picking on Veve. I'm saying just in general, only the people who have access to that kind of data in any market can profit off of it real easy. Where the rest of us you just got to put yourself in the right place at the right time and then hang on long enough for it to pop. And even then, who says Tesla's not going to come down? Say it does get to 10,000 one day. So do you sell it, or do you think it's going to go to 20,000 and then it drops back down 1,000 and then it becomes obsolete because the new company that's making the new type of vehicle runs them out of business? That's all name of the game. Okay, that's what I've learned. So getting back to and keeping this about Veve, this is what some more things that I see coming. This type games with this type of utility, but it's going to be much better. It's going to be, I can start to see where companies get together and you can use a gun on 10 different games. It makes sense. It really does. I had to get a drink of water. My mouth has become dry. So, anyway, that's it. Please like and subscribe. Join any of the links down below. I love trying to find out what we don't know. It's what we're not hearing is what I want to find out and connect the dots. It's fun, but it also can lead you down the wrong road. So, you know, proceed with caution on everything you're doing. And we're early, but I liken us. At first, I thought we were just good early, but now I'm thinking we're not good early, but too early. And for a lot of people, that means it got them in trouble. They're going to lose. They're going to lose faith. They're going to go bankrupt. They're going to run out of money. They're going to sell low after they bought high. Imagine you showed up to a party that's at 9 o'clock tonight, and you didn't just show up like 5 hours early. You showed up on the wrong night, and but you want to start partying anyway. Chances are you're not going to be around if you started that early unless you were disciplined and acted accordingly for the night the party really happens. So, does that make any sense? I don't know. But anyway, like and subscribe. Uh, and thank you and have a good night. I got to figure out how to turn this off.